Hey guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at 55% DOKKANFEST YAMCHA today. So let's go ahead and break down his kit, and then we'll go ahead and jump into an event. So his leader skill is the Earthbred Fighters, or Saiyan Saga category, key +3, 170 to stats. This is definitely a situation where, like, this guy doesn't even really need to be a dual category lead. Like, the Earthbred Fighters team is just so insane that he doesn't really need the Saiyan Saga lead here. And also just because the Saiyan Saga category just isn't great. So, I mean, it's there anyway. So, and then he gives a 30% boost to Earthlings or Turtle School category, which is very, very good because, of course, basically, I don't want to say every Goku's on Turtle School because, like, Kid Goku Path to Power isn't on there, but basically every Goku's on Turtle School. Super attack is the Wolf Fang Kamehameha. Raises attack for 1 turn, immense damage, and a 50% chance to stun. Pretty good. Obviously, would have been much more preferred if he had defense on this, but there is an argument that he might have been a little bit too good if he had that. But I don't know. I think maybe it would have been nice if he had at least a 30% 1-turn raise on the super attack effect there. All right, so here we go. Passive. This is a novel here. The Explosive Key Manipulation. So he activates the entrance animation once only, and he gets 2 key, 150% attack and defense for 4 turns from start of turn when there are another 5 or more Earthbred Fighters category allies on the team at start of character's attacking turn. That might sound like a very annoying restriction. You need 5 characters all in the same category until you realize that this category is just insane. It's actually not that bad to get this restriction fulfilled. Especially if you're running him as a leader, because his leader is literally this category anyway. So, but yeah, that is a really potent entrance animation buff. 2 key and then 150% attack and defense. So he's going to be looking quite a bit better with the entrance animation buff for the first 4 turns. So keep that in mind as we go through the showcase here. All right, so then start of turn, he gets 2 key, 150% attack and defense. Then he gets an additional 30% attack and defense with each attack performed, up to 150%. And then he has a medium chance, so a 30% chance of performing a critical hit, high chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attacks, so 50% base chance to dodge from there. Then he gets an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super, so that's a guaranteed additional normal with a 50% chance that it becomes a super attack. And then he gets another additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, so the exact same thing if he had previously dodged an attack in the same turn. So if he's in slot 1, or if the enemy is AoEing and he's in slot 2 or 3 and he dodges. So pretty nifty there, because actually there's a lot of characters, a lot of enemies that are beginning to do more AoE attacks. We have like Cell Max who does it. The upcoming Sin Shenron stage of the the Shadow Dragon stage for the anniversary, the 8th anniversary, does AoE attacks. So a lot of characters, I think, a lot of difficult bosses are doing AoEs now, so that actually could become a factor as we move forward here. And then he gets an additional chance to evade enemies' attacks, including super attacks, plus 10% within the same turn with each super attack performed. Now, keep in mind, the thing to remember about that is that extra 10% per super attack performed does not stack with the base 50% chance to dodge. So he has the 50% chance to dodge, and then whenever he does a super attack, he is getting a separate instance of 10% chance to dodge that can stack up as many times as he super attacks. So for example, Yamcha starts the turn with 50% dodge, and then let's just say, for example, he does 3 super attacks in the turn. The way that it will work is Yamcha will have a 50% chance to dodge. If that doesn't work, Yamcha will then have a 30% chance to dodge, and then if that doesn't work, Yamcha will then go to his hidden potential dodge. So there's 3 separate rolls in terms of what the chances are that he will evade an attack, right? So it doesn't stack on top of the 50%. It doesn't become 80%. It's a 50% and then a 30%. So that's the way it works. It would have been better if it was stacking, but they decided to make it like that instead. All right, and then we have his active skill, the Extra Large Spirit Ball. I don't know why they call it that. They call the Spirit Bomb the same thing. They call it the Extra Large Spirit Bomb. Sounds like something you'd order at like a pizza restaurant. I'll have the Extra Large Spirit Ball. All right, so the conditions can be activated after the character evades 4 or more enemy attacks, including super attacks in battle, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are Earthbred Fighters category. So essentially a very, very easy condition to get. you're essentially almost always going to be running this character with a full Earthbred Fighters team anyway. So a lot of times you're going to be seeing this guy launch or actually have the ability to launch the active skill on turn 1, which is very, very good, of course. Then the effect is ultimate damage, and he has a guaranteed chance to hit during that turn, so the enemy cannot dodge him, which is, it's not the greatest mechanic, but it's something, I guess. All right, so links, we have Turtle School, Solid Support, Infighter, Z-Fighters, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. I mean, it's actually, when you think of like YAMCHA as a character in Dokkan, you don't really think of like a crazy good link set. Like, that doesn't come to mind. But this link set actually isn't that bad. Turtle School is not that good. Z-Fighters is not that good. But like Solid Support is on a decent amount of units. Infighter is on a unit here and there. Kamehameha is good. Shocking Speed is pretty good recently. And then Fierce Battle, of course, on every character. So he doesn't have like one of these terrible link sets. But obviously it's not like a traditional Saiyan link set. So he has some links that will activate, some that won't. It's just the way it is. I think categories, we have Earthbred Fighters, Saiyan Saga, Earthlings, Turtle School, Worthy Rivals, and Kamehameha. I think this character is probably in a pretty similar spot to Tech Bardock. And what I mean by that is I think both characters actually have really, really good leader skills, except them as like individual characters. I feel like there are a few areas where they could have been a little better. If they added like 1 or 2 tweaks to what they were doing, it would have made them a lot better as sub characters where you're not running them as a leader. So we're going to be running him, of course, on his own team, the Earthbred Fighters team / the Saiyan Saga team. We're going to be jumping into the Frieza stage of Red Zone here, and we're actually be running him next to the YAMCHA. We're going to be running next to LR Ultimate Gohan, because they actually, believe it or not, share a lot of links next to them. We're also going to be running Yajirobe just because he's a new character and I want to get him in as well. He also does share a lot of links with YAMCHA. And then the friend, by the way, actually is identical to mine. It's 55% level 1 links, and that's it. So pretty good setup we have here. Just a full, blank slate, I guess you could call this YAMCHA, both YAMCHAs. We have God Goku on here. We have the RF Blues. I'm actually going to be running God Goku and the RF Blues as a rotation, just because I haven't really had a ton of opportunities to use the RF Blues. And then the friend YAMCHA or my YAMCHA will be floating alongside Yajirobe and Carnival Goku. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll see how YAMCHA does in a pretty tough fight. I mean, this Frieza fight is long, but it's actually pretty tough still, I would say. All right, here we go. So we have a YAMCHA per rotation. Actually, this isn't too bad. We're gonna float off God Goku, and then we can have our rotations pretty much set up already, which is not too bad. Let's go ahead and turn off the skip so we can see this amazing, incredible YAMCHA intro, which I would probably say is probably just the worst intro in the game. It's just very, very bland and not that exciting. Let's see. Yeah, you guys tell me, what intro was better between those two? I'm curious. What are your guys' thoughts on that? All right, so YAMCHA does actually share a decent amount of links with Yajirobe, which makes sense. Actually, is there anything else with God Goku? Yeah, Shocking Speed. Let's go ahead and put him in slot 1. So as you can see, we can actually already use the active skill turn 1, which we won't do. The active skill does actually count as a super attack, right? So that it does activate. Actually, no, it's not. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a super attack, but it activates his passive because he's stacking stats whenever he does an attack, right? So that does count towards that, which is good. So I will leave YAMCHA in slot 1. If we do dodge his attack in the front, we do get the extra chance to do an additional. So this is what we'll do. We'll leave things like this. Remember, Yajirobe is going to be supporting. Actually, is he only supporting in slot 3? Maybe he is. Yeah. Okay, no, great chance to perform a super attack. He's doing so much in slot 3. I'm just hoping Frieza doesn't super, like, right away there. We should be fine. turn 1 in this event. Okay, nice. We got the dodge. So there's turn 1, 3 million. Okay, remember he's building up here. We have the entrance animation buff active. Okay. Okay, normal. Okay, normal again. Thank you, Yamcha. Appreciate the triple normal turn, or double normal turn. So he only has to do 2 more attacks to be fully built up. So next turn we will see his fully built up stats here. Alright, God Goku is going to just disintegrate this guy. We will actually get to see a rare occurrence of the ROF blue entrance animation here. Just because I don't ever use them. But I do like the entrance animation. I think it's pretty good. So we'll see that here in a second. Let's see if we get supered here. No. All right, so this is my Yamcha. I think we'll float my Yamcha off. And I'll put the RF blues in the front, just so we can get them built up here. I guess I'll do this to see if maybe we don't kill him and we can get the Carnival Goku built up a little bit, but he's probably going to die. All right, let's see how this goes. 3.9, yeah, I mean, they have to build up and stuff, so their attack stat won't be the craziest here. That's fine. Okay, nice, we get an additional here. Remember, these guys stack attack infinitely, so the more attacks we do prior to them exchanging is better for them, so... Wow, we got the triple super. Okay, well, I mean, this is good for the RF Blues, but Carnival Goku didn't get any hits in, so he has no stacks at all. So that sucks. All right, so this is actually, I think, one of the Physical Ultimate Gohan's better teams, but the problem is he's not on the 200%, right? So, because look at this, he shares a decent amount of links with Yamcha. I mean, you put the Yamcha here, we have 4 links active: Infighter, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Combat. I mean, that's good. His Ultimate Gohan is looking pretty good next to Yamcha, but again, it's just the fact that he's not on the 200% leader skill. So what we can do here actually is we can use the Spirit Ball. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it's going to give us the extra proc in, so we can try and get like a really good attack stat for Yamcha here, which I think we'll do. Let's go ahead and use this. All right, so that's going to give him the extra stack of stats there. 391k defense. That's actually really good for a 55% level 1 Link's character. We don't even have the Yajirobe support active here, in terms of, well, active in terms of, we didn't collect orbs with him yet. I'm actually going to put Yamcha in the middle, and the reason why is because if this Frieza AoE supers in slots 1 or 2 there, then Yamcha has a chance to dodge anyway, without him being in slot 1. So let's just keep things like this. I want to have as many links active for Yamcha as possible, because this is going to be like his best turn in the video by far, because we still have the Edge animation buff active. He is going to be fully built up here. So I mean, when you talk about a turn where Yamcha's going to look good, this is exactly what you would be talking about. I'm going to intentionally not give Gohan a lot of orbs here, so we can have Yamcha do most of the work. Let's go ahead and do that. And then Yajirobe, we'll just go ahead and click this. All right, let's see. What is Yamcha? Actually, really, please Super Frieza. I want Yamcha to dodge, and then so we get the extra additional. Super. God damn it. All right. 7.5. You can do another one. Give me another super, Yamcha. One more super. Crit. Nice. Yeah, 9 million. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much... when you're talking about a 55% version of this character, it's really not going to get better than that. A 7.5 into a 9, and we had a crit in there as well. That's I mean, I could pretty much end the video. that's the peak of Yamcha that you're gonna see. So unfortunately, from the next turn, he will lose. Okay, of course, he's supering now. He is going to be losing. Nice dodge. He is going to be losing his entrance animation buff, so his attack stats and defense stats will be noticeably worse, but that's fine. Okay, so here are our rotations. What we have here. We can already exchange, huh? I guess I'll just build up. Let's build up the blues a little bit more because he just supered, so I don't think he's gonna super again here. STR Carnival Goku is just not getting hit at all. And then we're going to get to Final Form Frieza, and he's going to get one shot. Watch. I guarantee you that's going to happen. All right, God Goku. I actually kind of hope that God Goku doesn't kill this guy. All right, don't kill. Just don't crit. I want the blues to get some stacks in. Okay. All right, that's fine. We got at least one stack in with the blues. I'll take it. And yeah, he didn't super because he just supered before. 8 million's pretty good. No support. Well, no offensive support at least. Okay. Here we go. Third form Frieza. So this is going to be the turn where Yamcha does not have his entrance animation. Actually, mine, I think, still has his entrance animation. Of course, the friend is going to have higher stats because he's fully built up from his passive, whereas I think mine even hasn't even supered a single time. We'll leave the friends here. Do I want to put him in slot 1? This is pretty risky because, yeah, Yamcha has a 50% chance to dodge, which then gives him the extra super, or the extra attack, right? But if he just doesn't dodge, then we take like 500k from this Frieza. Where if I do this, then at least Yamcha will have a chance to super first, which gives him a higher chance to dodge. So I think I will do this. This to me is a safer play. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll give some stacks to my Yamcha because he hasn't supered a single time. Alright, it looks like the Frieza didn't super in the front, which is fine. Alright, hopefully this guy gives me an additional super so we can build him up a little bit. No, okay, normal, damn it. Alright, so let's see. He's probably supering at the end, which is honestly not good. But at least we'll be able to get extra dodge from supering first. Nice, double super. Actually, I really want him to super here. Please super here. Go. Yeah, all right, this is potentially bad. Okay. 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 Whew. We're good. He's just dodging. He literally dodged everything. Okay, nice. Alright, so I think God Goku's entrance wore off, which is, at this point, it's fine. He's already, at this point, with, how many supers did he do? 4? Like, this God Goku doing 4 supers, he's already going to be good for the rest of the fight. There's nothing that can really hurt him. I guess we'll do this. Remember, Yajirobe support's going to kick in. Let's... I don't know what. The only bad thing... Actually, I was going to say the only bad thing is if he supers at the end and Yajirobe just dies instantly, but I think we're going to kill him before he gets to the end there. Let's do this. That's fine, and then we can do that. Get some more stacks in for the blues, and then I think next time on this rotation we'll exchange into Vegeta. As final, basically when you get to Final Form Frieza, wow, almost 10 million. When you get to Final Form Frieza in this fight, that's when things get ramped up to the next level. Yeah, that Goku up to almost 10 million, that's pretty good. And then God, Goku up to 12. Okay. Sure, I don't think he's living this. Oh, I actually lived. Okay. Well, Yajirobe should kill. Remember, Yajirobe has the crit, so I think even without a crit, he'd still die. All right. All right, here we go. Final Form Frieza, and this is actually exactly what I was talking about with Carnival Goku. Carnival Goku. I am willing to put money on the table that the first attack at the end is a super. I actually have to do this. I have to, because otherwise... Well, do I? Do I have to do that? What if we just said screw it and put Yamcha in slot 1? Because Gohan's guard is over, right? Gohan doesn't have guard anymore. I mean, it is the Yamcha showcase. Let's trust Yamcha here. Let's trust him. We have to do this. Only one link there. His defense doesn't change. Because shocking speed isn't link leveled, right? Gohan's defense does change though, right? By a little bit, because shocking speed. Oh, it's only by like what, 15k? Okay, let's do it like this. Because Carnival Goku has not gotten hit a single time, so he's not built up at all. And I'm so terrified that first attack at the end is a super. All right, Yamcha, let's go. This is your time to shine here. All right, we can get him 24 key, nice. Alrighty. Please dodge. Oh my, that's really bad because now he doesn't get the extra dodge. Because if he dodged that attack in the front, or one of the two attacks in the front, he could have additional supered, which gives him more dodge. Alright. Alright, go ahead and super. We'll dodge this. We'll dodge this. Okay, he didn't dodge a single attack. He got hit 4 times in a row. We had... Okay, so let me break down that turn. We had a 50% chance to dodge. That failed. Then we had a 20% chance to dodge because we super attacked twice. Then that failed. Then we had a 5% chance to dodge because of the hidden potential system. That also failed. And then we got one shot. And the funny thing about that turn is we failed 2 50%. Then we failed a 50% into a 20% into a 5%. And then we failed a 50% into a 20% into a 5%. That is insane. Alrighty. I will jump back in and we'll try and set up the same rotation. Alright, friends. I mean, we're kind of in the same spot here. So the friend Yamcha is actually 2 dupes because I couldn't find a 55% friend. This is literally the only Yamcha on the friends list. So I think what we're going to do, I mean, the showcases are 55%, so I'm just going to leave mine on rotation. And we'll just go ahead and pop both of these active skills to get the stacks in. And we're just going to have to trust Yamcha again. I mean, if we die again, I'll probably just end the video. But I mean, this is what this character is. You dodge or you die. That's the extent of how this works. Now, obviously, the more dupes you have in the character, the more link levels you have, the better chance he has to survive without dodging. But, I mean, the character doesn't get any kind of defense on super because he doesn't have that in his super deck effect. He doesn't have that in his passive. So this is kind of the defense we're looking at with this character. Now, again, these aren't fully built up characters here, so he can get a little bit higher defense, but that's really what you're looking at. So it is ultra important that we get dodges off of this character. Let's go ahead and pop both of these so we get the stacks in for passive stats here. That's not bad damage, 3.5 million. Remember, he does have the chance to crit built into his passive, which does affect the active skill as well. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again, Yamcha. Yeah, we're at full HP, so I don't have to worry about getting same type orbs to heal. It's just out of my hands at this point. Alright, hopefully he gives us one more super, so we at least have a higher chance to dodge. One more super, Yamcha, go. Okay, thanks. Alright. Alright. Okay. Don't forget, this Frieza can double super, so we're not out of the woods yet. It's possible he supers at the end. But he dodged every attack there. That's good. All right, nice. We got the additional with him. Get him stacks in too. It's because the friend is 2 dupes. I think even if, oh wow, he triple supered. Okay, even if the friend gets caught by a super here, I think we probably won't get one shot, right? Because we saw that my YAMCHA earlier took what, like 660, and that's like about as much HP as we have. So I think even if we get hit by a super here, we're probably gonna live, but it would do a lot of damage. All right, he should be fully built up now. This friend YAMCHA. Okay. All right, we're fine. He didn't double super. Alrighty. So yeah, God Goku is just that. He's a god, so he's immortal. Yeah, let's just whatever. It's fine. I'm actually not even going to give him 6 orbs because I actually want to prior. That was stupid. I'm going to reset the turn. I'm going to reset the turn because we have to give him the guard. Never mind. I was going to say I didn't want to give him the additional super because I want to get the blues more stacks, but we need the guard. So yeah, we are giving him 6 orbs here. So oh well. And then let's just do this to drop the red. So we do this. I did actually manage to get some stacks in for Carnival Goku earlier, so he's good. And then, yeah, just casual 11.5 million with no support. Actually, Yajirobe support, I guess, is active, right? Alright, so he's dead. Alright, now here we go. Full power Frieza. I think we're definitely using this. Yep. I mean, there's no way we're not using this, so might as well just do it now. All right. So we broke his first attack. Let's just do this. Let's do this. All right, bring it on, Frieza. 5.3. One more. Come on, give us one more. Give us one more. Damn it. All right, he's gonna dodge. Okay. I think we're dead. No, we actually lived. Okay. We're gonna be alive with one. We're gonna be alive with 1 HP because Yajirobe, right? Damn it, Gohan, you couldn't super. Alright, well, I think we're gonna win, obviously, right? Just because next turn we can just God Goku this guy out of the fight. But Yamcha couldn't dodge the super, huh? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, Yajirobe's actually immortal here, right? Because he can't die. Yeah, then we live, then we heal a little bit. Okay. I guess technically we aren't out of the woods yet, because if Frieza supers in the front and connects, we lose, right? All right, here we go. try and get as much healing in as we can here. What's Vegeta's defense? Okay, so let's do this. We'll have Yamcha get the orbs because he has higher defense. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright, we won. Okay, I mean, this video, I think, encompassed well what Yamcha's strengths and weaknesses are. Obviously, he can look pretty good. We saw a really, really strong rotation of him in the beginning, where he had his full passive, including entrance buff. And he put up, what, 7.5 million and 9 million with crits. That's pretty much, I mean, you're not getting a better look at the character than that at 55% level 1 Lynx. That is pretty damn impressive for a 55% level 1 Lynx character. But then we also saw his weakness, where he just 4 attacks in a row didn't dodge and got crushed by the AGL Final Form Frieza. So definitely has some good aspects, but also some not so good aspects. Overall, I think he's a good leader. I just wish there were a few areas where they might have given him a bit more, especially with his super attack effect. Like just giving him 30% defense for 1 turn would have went a long way for this character. But let me know down below what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.